the ankle?
It's all right. Around this time last year when I injured it, I was still struggling. So I guess that's a good thing. It's not feeling as bad as it was, even though it's the same ankle. But beauty, it's a longer season. Don't have to rush. Um, so we're just taking it day by day.
Are you feeling improvement?
Yeah, they're not drastic. They're very small improvements at this point, but improvements nonetheless.
Have you tested it out much yet, or are you kind of still trying to wait for it to heal a little more?
Just trying to wait for it to heal a little more. Because of the bone bruise and things like that that's going on with it. I don't want to get out there and put too much pressure on it early, and now we're starting back at day one.
It's tougher knowing that as the starting point guard, these guys are out there kind of like the offense is struggling a little bit, and you know that how much you could help the offense.
Yeah, I mean, it always sucks when, anybody goes down. As a competitor, you always think and feel you can help when things are going kind of south or not as planned. But I believe in these guys, even though I'm out, I still believe that, things can fix themselves right now. Yeah, we're struggling, but it happens, and I have so much faith in these guys, I'm not even worried about it. So it sucks that I'm not out there to help those guys, but we'll figure it out.
What are you seeing from the offense? Obviously Jason, Derek, Malcolm have to take on more of that ball handling role. What have you kind of seen from the offense while you've been out?
Just really, guys are, put into a different role and expected to do things that they weren't, used to doing coming into the season, or they were building up for something new. With the absence of anybody, especially in your rotational guys, other guys have to step up into roles and, try to be the best they can. So, no wonder these first couple games without me. It's been a little shaky. We're asking guys to do different things, but like I said, I have faith in them. We're going to figure it out. Just got to calm down and just trust the process of who we are and everything that we worked on.
Jalen, Jason, really for the whole year, 3-point percentage a little bit down for them. Joe had said it's mostly because their shots are up from that point. Have you kind of seen anything from their shot quality or just the shots you're generating for them this year that would be a reason that those have been a little bit down?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of for those guys, they shoot a lot of shots, off the dribble, with the balls in their hand, and they're really good at it. But when you're the go-to guys, and you got the balls in your hand constantly, guys are locked and focused on you, and it's not necessarily not just one guy. So it makes those shots a little bit harder. So for us, it's our job to kind of make things easy for them by allowing them to just spot up and not exert so much energy trying to get a three off if it's there, or just making the right read and getting them an easy bucket in general.
Marcus, when you did it, when you sprained it, did you know it was bad? What did you think because you've tweaked it before and then come back in the same game? Like what did you?
Yeah, so when I felt it, my ankle was just on fire, and I instantly knew that I wasn't coming back into this game, at the Toronto game, and it being the same ankle, exactly in the same spot, just re-aggravated it, and there was just no need for me to rush back. The playoffs were a little bit different. I think it was like game 3 in the Eastern Conference Finals, so that was a little bit different than now, where to get me out there and just try to play it through it, but there's no need for that right now. So I just made a decision, and the team made a decision that it wasn't smart for me to go back. Playoffs probably would have tried it, but not right now.
What was it like to watch from the bench the Lakers game? I mean, Pat Bev pulling the camera out like that was.
LeBron dapping you.
You dapped up by LeBron.
I've never seen the Pat Bev thing is hilarious. I've never seen that, but that's the beauty about this league. We're entertainers, man. We got some guys in here that gives the fans their money worth. So, but no, always playing against the Lakers, being in this, Boston in the green uniform is always something special. So, it felt really good to be out there. Would have felt better to be on the court with my guys, but to be out there to experience, the electrifying room that we had with the fans. LeBron coming to dap me up, just the respect that being able to get in this league felt good, but it felt even better to get the win.
What was it like also having Paul Pierce sitting there courtside and KG and Paul back here today?
Yeah, man, it was good to see P, man. I think P been watching me too much because he had on his PJs and stuff like that. So I think he's been watching me at the road and like, let me do something. But nah, it was great. It's always great to see those guys. You know, everything that they accomplish. You know, we're trying to do. You know, we're trying to get us a banner 18. You know, like they got them a banner, and you know, just kind of really taking in and taking everything that they've done. You know, and try to, you know, implement it into our team. The good things, the bad things as well. You know, the competitive nature, the spirit that they have, you know, that discipline, that mindset and mentality. So, you know, to have those guys back and to be able to see them in the stands or here at practice is always a good thing.
Is it possible that your rest ankle, you know, if the All-Star break's a couple weeks away, like up until that point, to get that extra rest without aggravating, or do you
So that's the thing.
else?
We haven't made any decisions like that yet. Right now, we're just taking it one day at a time. It's one of those things. If I'm feeling good enough to get out there, then I'll be out there. And if not, then there's no need to try to get out for a game or two when we got All-Star coming up. So I'll probably know here in the next couple games whether or not that's the case, and you guys will know the way.
What do you like
Joe
about
headed to his first year, headed to the All-Star game. He said it doesn't matter to him, but
Bullshit.
what does that say about this group?
It says a lot. You know, it's just the humble mentality that we have. You know, we got a lot of great guys from coaches and players, you know, that, you know, could sit here and boast about themselves and everything they've accomplished and things like that, but that's not us. You know, we love each other, and we allow the outside noise to do the talking for us. But it definitely means something to Joe, and it means a lot to us for him to do it. You know, Joe's been through a lot. He stepped into a situation that wasn't ideal for anybody, and, you know, he strived and exceeded, I'm sure, a lot of expectations. So we're happy for him.
Final question for Marcus.
Marcus, you said it's bullshit. Like, what indication do you have? Like, can you see he's pumped about it, or?
Oh yeah, he's definitely pumped about it. I mean, first time, you know, being the head coach and you go to coach the All-Star game, I don't see how you not be excited. But that's just Joe. You know, he does a good job of really hiding his enthusiasm for certain things. And then other times he lets you know. So, but no, like I said, we're just extremely proud of Joe and everything, and how him and this, you know, the rest of this team and coaching staff has responded to everything we've been through this season, and, you know, we tip our hats off to those guys.
Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you guys.
Marcus, for coming out. Really.